Okay. So yeah, thank you for the wonderful speech by Tom and also Professor Wu. Xiaobo Wu, he is who's my brother during my study at Zhejiang University. So today I like to talk very specific things like called winning at future industries. I think this is a new topics facing by Chinese and China and UK collaborators. I continue the comparison between China, UK, and I think UK still at advantages at basic research. So though we have make more efforts on basic research, but according to our long-term plan, the expenditure of basic research over total R&D expenditure is just 12%, not so big for China. But I think UK and still keep the advantage for basic research. While higher education is still very competitive by UK high institutions. For example, you can see the top university in the world by AI ranking by Shanghai Chartered University and QS, Times, and US News. Sorry, this is Chinese, but you can see also the blue arrow shows the Oxford, I think, is still among the top universities in the world, and Times ranking Oxford as the first #1 in the world for World University ranking. And Cambridge also keeps the competitive, also among the very top universities in the world. And also other list like Imperial College and London University College also list world competitive universities. So back to say that higher education, we have very UK is very bigger. And also creative industry, I think including design and film industry, also UK is still very strong, including the sports industry. I think very important for China is true. While China, I think still very strong at engineering area. We have many mega skill engineering like state grade, high-speed train, and dams, and others like nuclear, peaceful utilization of nuclear, etc. Also very strong. I think now China implemented the called new infrastructure strategy. I think will put a huge demand for China economic recovery after COVID-19 virus. And elementary education in China is very excellent now. We have a high score in math quiz, and our parents will pay more attention to the elementary education. And the big market is very important. I think in the future, I think the big advantage of the big market. Now we are in new international relations. China adopted called double loop strategy. I think will focus on more about domestic market to provide a huge market for the science technology innovation for Chinese firms. I think this is very important. So I think firstly, we should know that each country have a competitive advantages, and in the future we should well utilize the competitive advantage of both countries. Now I like moving to in the future. I think we should China and UK should focus on the called future industry. This is a very new strategy proposed by President Xi Jinping in April 1st of this year. That means we will focus not the current industry, but also not only called strategy emerging industries. Now we'll planning the future industries for China. That's very important for China to development. So President Xi Jinping mentioned that the three areas called we should focus the new planning or forecasting the future industries in three areas like digital economy, bio and medical industry, and the new materials. This is the key three areas for future industry of China in next 20 or 30 years. So now, as a policymaker, I think we are actively in considering this area. This is important for our policymaker in China and UK to see the new phenomenon, new demand for policy design, and even some scientific corporations in this area. And I like also follow President Wang Yi, Professor Wang Yi, that we should also consider about new energy. This is a very important area for China, but because China is the energy infrastructure is now currently is almost coal-based. We are using about 50 or 60% of energy rely on the coal. This is not good for China because it demand you will produce more carbon dioxide, and also will affect the global warming effect. So we are seeking the new energy, not only like some hydrogen and wind energy, but also new other kind of new form of energies in the future for China. So that's until now we have no clear solution for this one. Maybe from dark energy, etc. But no, we don't know. So I think both countries, our scientists and our researchers can focus on this for industries. So for China, UK, I think I like those possible collaborations. First is new generation artificial intelligence. That's important for our called new infrastructure. So artificial intelligence, like especially next generation, like the third generation, artificial intelligence is very important for China. So we can encourage our scientists between China and UK to talk about the future artificial intelligence. It's very, very important because we are approaching called hybrid intelligence generated by China and the machine. We are facing a coexistence of people and the machine. That's very closing phenomena and situation for us. We should facing about that one. Another important issue is we should develop new drugs, especially after the COVID-19. We need new vaccines and other drugs to keep our people more healthy, more happy sexuals. I think China in this area we have more collaborations in this area. And for new materials, I think UK is very good at new materials like graphene is very important. Origin from Manchester University. This is very important for China to collaborate in this area. So we will consider to develop the new materials, including graphene and other hybrid material in this area. So we should work hard with that one. And finally, clean energy, we should continue the new form of energy generated by sun, because all energy is generated by sun. But we should seek a new form and a new new forms and new ways of generating our energy origin from sun. That's really important. I think this is four possible collaborations by using the intellectual resources, both from China, UK. So I think not only current technology, not only current science. So we should, as a China, UK's, we can have some policy research that how we design the future science, including the future basic research and applied research. So both in university and our some leading firms for scientific research. But also our future technologies. You know that the Ministry of Education in China now launched 10 future technology colleges. That's very interesting. But we are demanding our university ministries to have more future technology colleges in Chinese universities. I think this is a very interesting platform. We can work by using this platform. Okay, this is my brief talk. Thanks so much.